Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to today's Bitcoin update for Tuesday 5th of July. So Tuesday, an amazing day of trading, right? Isn't it? We do look at Bitcoin really moving higher right now. So there's a technical target coming in. There's resistance also being approached right now, and as a matter of fact, I do see a nice good breakout here for resistance on the 4-hour time frame. So you might look at Bitcoin going a little bit higher. So what I'm going to do is place that one right there, and there's a technical target for Bitcoin basically to go from there to there, and you're looking for a push towards this level, I guess 21,023. But my claim still remains that it's really important for Bitcoin to sort of like break this level. $22,000, $22,300 is an important level for Bitcoin to break to continue higher. And for some various reasons, I'm going to tell you why we want to do that. So yeah, you could actually just come up here, find resistance there, and then start to roll down once again. So I'm not in the favor of on a monthly time frame, this month can actually be green before it actually turns red in the next month. So let's look at it this way, because when you have like the 3 black crows, you actually do make a little bit of a push, then you go down. You don't actually go down straight after. You can go down, that can happen, but in most cases the pattern is the pattern that is produced from 3 black crows is like the following. I'm just going to go to Google again here, and there's always an image that I like to point out. So 3 black crows, and yeah, something like this. Okay, so you make those 3 red candles back to back, 1 green candle, and then you push to the downside, right? So 3 red candles back to back, a very small tiny push. Okay, and this always comes down to the psychology of why they do that. Why do they even do that? The only reason they do that, the only answer that I can have to explain this is when you want to drop something, you first push it up to get buyers, and then you drop them down. That's the only thing I can say. That's the reason why they actually just push it up and then they drop it down later on. So is July gonna be green? It certainly can be green, because last time we saw here back in February, you did have 3 black crows, and then you went a little bit green for 2 months, make everyone bullish, and then that's where you actually made the bear flag and you continue all the way to the downside. Now the thing is, I do want to actually point out the Elliott Wave theory as well, that if you're looking for an Elliott Wave theory bottom, right, so you take the first wave, this second wave right there, fourth, third, fourth, and then this is like some sort of your 5th wave right there, followed with an ABC correction. Okay, so far the A, the B, the C is always the biggest one. Do you see that? C is always the biggest one. All you really need is to find where the C really stretches out. Can it be down here? Can it be extended to 9,500? It certainly can. It could be this is the end of it. The previous all-time high can actually be held as a support, and then you start to go higher. It can actually happen, but I highly doubt. The problem really is that you're still not doing what you're required to do to move higher. That's the issue. Number one is you have a continuation pattern, and that's a bearish continuation pattern, right? Number one. So that pretty much tells you that you're not going to continue higher. And yes, if you really want to flip the switch and continue higher, break the highest part of it. Come to $46,000, right? Come here, break this level, kill the 3 black crows. You're pretty much invalidating all the bearish patterns. That's this like the safe zone, the safe haven, if you want to put it that way. That's the only place that makes sense for me to say that Bitcoin is on the verge of making it higher, and probably even break the all-time high and continue higher, maybe to 200Ks and 100Ks, which I do expect, but not anytime soon. But I still expect that to happen in the future. Which brings me to this 3D chart again that I made previously in the videos. Bitcoin is approaching a major resistance right now on a 3-day chart time frame, right? So here we are, and this is what I want to talk about again, and I'm going to keep talking about this one because it's quite important to break it. It's quite important to actually invalidate the bear flag, right? So that is a resistance here at 20,672. So what I can say is that I've already showed you the 4-hour time frame, right? So the 4-hour time frame pretty much looks like it wants to take you to $21,000, right? So does it mean it's going to get bullish? No, I don't really think so. What I just can say about it is that you go up here to retest, because I've pointed out this in the previous videos that you broke to the downside. The highest you will go is 20,500. Let's say 21K, that could be a quick wick, and then boom, right? You start dropping again, maybe coming the weekend. So Tuesday today could be safe. Wednesday can be safe. Thursday probably safe, and then from Friday we start to flip the switch. Okay, so for some few days you're gonna have Bitcoin perhaps move sideways, make it to 21K a little bit, and then we start to see the drops during the weekends starting to play out. Who knows, right? Who knows? The thing is, for us to get a little bit higher, basically to 25K or $26,000, which I'm looking forward to, is to break the flag itself, right? So that's the flag. You want to break the highest part of the flag and close above it, which actually means breaking like 22,000 is an important thing to do. So you go higher, you break this flag, you come here, you backtest the $21,600, you're good to go, right? You're good to move up, because you invalidate a bearish pattern. There is no reason for you to say that we're gonna drop to the downside. But as long as you're not doing that shit, then shit's gonna happen anyway, somehow, you know. I just don't know how it happened, but it just ends up happening. And then when it happens, people just like to talk and gossip, which is kind of fun. That's the fun part of crypto, by the way. So let's see how this one does behave. I just want to watch the weekly as well, because the weekly is an important place to keep an eye on. And the weekly also has a resistance up here, so you can already see that this is an important area to break as well, which is actually 20,690 on a weekly time frame. So yeah, you can actually make that green candle, then push to the downside just the same way you made this green candle, and then you drop everyone to the downside. So this green candle has a lot of questioning. Okay, question that green candle, but on a lower time frame, it's just a nice good scalping opportunity. Okay, don't get me wrong, you can actually make some few trade if you're a day trader. You can place some bids here and there, but just notice how there's no volume on this candle. Yes, you have 5 days, 23 hours, by the way, but even, you know, just look at the size of this green candle, even though it was a bullish candle, and look at the volume, huge volume. This candle is has way more like green to it, but no weight. There's no like volume. There's something shady going on, right? Which actually just tells me that this is a preparation of something really bad about to come in, but we're just getting, you know, fooled or maybe trapped in here. But let's see. Can you break it? Hold it? We're going to talk about it. And that's it for today's update. I'm going to see you in the next one. Allah Hafiz.